Today's video is going to be how do I do an underbody flush on a car. A lot of people in the Midwest take their cars to the car wash. You get like a 2-minute spray on the underside of a car. Well, you've been driving around 4 or 5 months in snow and ice and all sorts of salt, and it's in every crevice of that car. So I've always wondered, how can a 5-minute, 2-minute, 1-minute flush in a car wash really clean the salt from out underneath the car? So I came up with a cheap way of doing things, and here's what I use. I use a little yellow rope. I use a sprinkler. I set it in whatever setting I want. For example, I would have it set here so you get a nice circular motion. Then I run the cord out like this. It'll be clear why I'm doing this in a second. So I run the cord out like this, and then I'm going to drive the car over the yellow rope. So as you drive the car out over the yellow rope, you don't end up crushing anything. Because it's yellow, sorry for the cough, it's pretty easy to see. Once that yellow cord is underneath the car, then you just end up turning on the sprinkler and slowly pulling the sprinkler underneath the car. Now, on an average car, it's in 3 positions. You do the left side first, doesn't really matter, the center, then the right side. Once this sprinkler is pulled, I do about a foot. I pull it, let it run for 5 minutes, pull it, let it run for 5 minutes, pull it, until it eventually gets pulled all the way underneath the car. And normally it doesn't flip over, but I'm doing this as a demo. So we're at the end of the car now. Then you come back to the hose and you pull it all the way back. The car's still there. You pull it like this, you pull it like this, you pull it like this. Then you reposition the sprinkler into the middle third of the car, and you do it over and over and over again until you've done I do about 3 passes. Nice thing is you get tons of water flushing underneath the car. And depending on how long you want to do it, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you get an incredibly good job with a very simple setup. When you're done, just roll up the hose, put the sprinkler away, you're done. And you have a car that's incredibly clean. One variation, which I do, is I'll take the sprinkler head and shove it right here on top of the tire. And that just saturates the whole area with tons of water. And there's not a shred of salt left, which is nice. So it's cheap, it's easy. You can set a timer so that as it flushes, you go off and do something else. You don't have to stand there with a wand trying to flush it. That's just a pain in the butt. Then you come back out, you move it a foot, let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes, move it a foot. All the time the sprinkler is spraying clear, fresh water, and you're able to do the complete underside of the car, each wheel well, and it makes a big difference. Because if you go underneath these cars in the winter, you can see so much salt and snow. I mean, it just caked. So I'm thinking 50 cents worth of water, really thorough flush. Life is good. So hope it helps those people who are in the Midwest who are trying to flush the underside of their cars during this period of transitioning from winter to spring. Get all that salt off, help reduce the corrosion. Life is good. So I hope you're having a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.